What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of ReZero, Season 2, Episode 18, or Episode 5 of Part 2. I don't know if you can even tell, because I tried to fix it, but I got my roots dyed today, and every time, they don't put anything around here, right? So I have a bunch of dye, and I tried to cover it up with makeup. And because they do that, and it goes further down, it makes it look like I have a bald spot right here, where my hair naturally parts this way. Oh my god, I'm sitting here looking in the camera, I can see my what you guys see if I'm on OBS. And I'm like, why? It looks like I have a fucking bald spot. And I noticed it happened last time too, so until some of this dye washes out of my scalp, I'm gonna have a bald spot, or it's gonna look like I have one. So I've been trying should I put eyebrow powder right here so it doesn't look as bad? I put makeup over the dye. Oh my god, dude. What's irritating is they have those pads that could get the dye off, but the one at Ulta works better than the one that my hairdresser in town has. And what's also irritating is the hairdresser in town, she's good at dyeing my hair all one color, making sure I have stubborn roots, dye just does not want to stick to my roots, right? And she refuses. She's like, there's just no way, you can't tone brown, you just can't. If you don't want to see the red, you have to go darker. I'm like, I don't know a lot about hair, but I know that's bullshit. Because I go to Ulta and she can tone my hair, but I took a chance on her. And I'm like, okay, can you do my roots? And I did it, and I shit you not, I go out into the fucking sunlight, I'm looking at my hair, line, dark as fuck, light as hell in my roots. I'm like, awesome, fucking fantastic. Now I'm gonna have to go in town and have her fix this. So this is just getting me to the point where it's I don't even want to dye my hair anymore. I'm just gonna leave it that lighter brown my hair naturally is. So anyway, but yeah, just so you have that little story. I was like, I can't record today now, I have a bald spot. Well, I don't have one, but it looks like I do. But anyway, so last time we're getting Amelia's backstory, right? The seal, at the end, oh fuck, I wrote his name down, goddamn. What was his name? Cornelius, Regulus? Something like that. Greed's Archbishop, or Echidona's, has a past with Amelia that she didn't remember. So I don't know if he's gonna be the reason for this whole tragedy happening to her village where they're all frozen, and maybe kind of was the spark that started turning all of these people into well, they're already kind of a cult, but turn them more evil instead. I don't know, because you can see that they definitely worship Amelia, but it seems pure in a way, a little unhealthy. They worship her way too much. It's kind of unsettling, but it's not. It's kind of you could easily see this turning into something more sinister, and clearly it does. We know that, but I'm curious to see how it actually happens, and I feel like he's gonna have something to do with it, especially since Echidna said, "Oh, this is where it starts." I'm glad you got through the nice part, because now this is where shit's really gonna get dark. So anyway, let me stop talking so we can hurry up and get into it. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Who the fuck? Who is that, dude? No. Is she supposed to who is that supposed to be? Satala? That doesn't look like her at all, though. It's supposed to be Amelia, so that's why I'm confused. But silver hair. I can't see her ears, but her soul could inhabit Amelia's body, though. Wait. What? Oh, she did something to her parents? Dang. Bring the key and the seal. So Amelia's the key, I'm assuming, and the seal's that door?
でもさ、誰に断って逃がしてるわけ？それってつまり僕の行動、権利への侵害だよね。好きに言えばいい。
You are so... He acts so entitled. Greed, you feel like you're owed everything. What is that? Is that the hands? The invisible hands? Some sort of like item that controls it, or like will bring it out if you use it like a ring or something. Oh, it is the hands, dude. You're gonna eat it? You're gonna swallow it? Who gave that to him? Oh, never mind. Just Flugel. Who is that? And it twisted him. His power. It seems like it, at least. What do you mean, Magnificent? Like, who are you? She said Pandora earlier. Was she referring to her like that's her name? I thought it was like the name of her power. Pandora! Or something like that. You know, like, sometimes the heroes, they scream out of power. These characters, what they say is just like, it's weird. The way they speak is just different. Hope and Love. And, Amelia and Grant. This! I'm sorry. Stop. What the fuck? Obviously he fails.
その僕を無視して話を進めるってどういう思考してるの？認められるはずもないお前が代償も無視して無理やりそれを抑え込んでるんだろ。
What payment? Supposed to twist your mind or something? And it hasn't yet. Oh, and he's still fine. And it just twisted right back. Oh, it's not doing anything to him. I love it's like you can't see it. Haha. Shit. We already know she's not coming back, right? She gets frozen, and they're still frozen to this day, right? They're dead, right? Like, even if you unfreeze them. Well, she wasn't dead. Amelia wasn't, so maybe they'd be fine if you unfreeze them. What? Wait. Do you mean, like, wait, she really was her mom? Or you mean, like, the way the relationship they had, she was like a real mom to her, and not, like, just an aunt? Amelia. I feel for her, man. I promise, and she doesn't break promises. There's still hope if she's still frozen, and she wasn't, like, shattered. Leah. It took me so long to get back to you. Is that Puck? Puck's the only one that calls her Leah. Did she die and, like, come back as Puck or something? Because when Puck found her, he was crying, like, I'm sorry it took so long to get back to you, to find you. And, like, Puck calls her her daughter. His daughter. Sorry. Puck's a guy. Maybe not. That turns out to be Puck. I'm like, every time I think about it, I almost cry. Fuck. No one hates you, it's not your fault. That's a bit much. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, everything's you. You deserve everything. Don't get in the way of my spotlight. Give me everything. Everything in this world was made for you.
彼らをここで殺害することは許しません。
僕に怒りを抑えろと命令したのか？下手に出てやってればいい気になるなよ。
Oh. Oh.
僕にふざけた口を聞くからこうなる。僕の邪魔を
She seemed like she was your boss and you just killed her? Wow. I kind of feel like that girl is gonna pop back up. Hey, she did! She's talking right now. Oh, shit. He's still fine, though. Like, what is this guy made of to still be alive? You can, like, send him away? Like, teleport him? Or are you gonna kill him? What? His wives? I feel bad for his wives. I would never want to be married to that piece of shit. Unless I was like a metaphor and she was just being funny. What? What the hell? Who are you? What the fuck are you? Dude, what is she? Oh my god. Yeah, that slut bitch factor definitely fucked him up and turned him into what he was. Who he was. And now the title? Like, why now? No. She's gonna... The door, yeah. But how can you move that? Gave her exactly what she wanted. I get why she did it. She's a kid. She just wanted her to stop. Like, not her family and friends. I don't blame her. She didn't know what the consequences would be. I'm sure they keep everything from her. Shit. The way she speaks, dude. She's so soft-spoken and she sounds really sweet. But she's anything but that, I guarantee. She seems like... She's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, shit, dude. Oh! She's unsettling. She just seems like she's super patient. She seems like she's non-judgmental. You know, oh, give me all your love. Let me feel all of your resolve. Sunshine and rainbows and bullshit, you know what I mean? But you have some sort of, like, sinister intentions, and I don't know what they are. Oh, I don't get it. Is she Satala? And so then, like, the seal and Emilia, right? Like, she just wants to use Emilia's body. Sort of like she is... You know, before this, I thought, like, Satala was maybe, like, this alter ego. But that seems like Satala. I mean, do you see the way, like, she told Subaru, I love you, but, like, she would caress his heart, right? Like, and crush it, and wanted him all to herself, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you have a weird way of showing you love somebody, you know what I mean? I know Emilia gave because I think Satala and Emilia are the same person. Not confirmed, that's a theory. So don't think I'm, like, spoiling out here, I'm not. But it seems like she gave Subaru that ability to come back, you know what I mean? Like, that was maybe like Emilia giving that to him and not her. I don't know, something like that. But I don't know. That was a thing, right? Like she gave Subaru that because she just wanted him to feel like loved or whatever and be happy. So like he could return by death so that he could have things turn out the way that he wanted to, or like he'll never really die, sort of thing. She didn't want to lose him. But she wanted him to feel the love that he constantly made her feel or something like that, right? I don't know, man. If you had to live with this crazy lady inside your head, uh, and then like you got Betel Geese taking in the witch factor, sloth witch factor, from Flugel. I don't even know who that is. His predecessor, maybe. At the church. So they seemed like uncorrupted. Is that even a word? Non-corrupt cult. You know, they seemed pure, not pure, but pure-like. they're little. They seem like extremists. Like they telling Emilia. I know Betel Geese didn't say this, but the way he reacted to seeing her was a bit much. But like what Archie said, you know, everything in this world was made for you. Like was supposed to be it. Was supposed to like give you happiness or something like that. Like no, no. Why do you think that way? Like this world is not. This is not my world. This is not my anime. But it just seems to me that that's just your ideology and it's not the truth. You know what I mean? I could be so wrong and maybe the world really was made for her, but like that type of mentality is just like freaks me out. I don't like that. Cuz I feel like when you're so extreme like that, like this world was made for one person and everything's meant for you, like that's when you start to see people kind of get twisted and start doing like really fucked up shit to make it so. Because like you believe that's the way things should be and you're going to do whatever you have to do to make sure it is because you feel that she's entitled to this, right? Which is kind of how it seems like this cult, it seems like that's how they end up. Betel Geese has an excuse, right? Like that witch factor clearly corrupts your mind. You have to have some really strong will or like resolve for it not to, which obviously I think Subaru is the exception to the rule. Like he seems to be, he just got it. He hasn't used it that much, but he kind of seems like he's gonna be fine. I think there's something special about Subaru. I don't know whether it's that return by death or what the fuck. I don't know, but he seems like he's different. He's the protagonist though, so maybe that's why. But it seems like he just used it and already it seemed like it was a struggle for him to not let it overcome him and take control. And like the title of the episode, I forgot what was it exactly? It's like pretty soon around here somewhere, like when Betel Geese's first laugh or some shit like that. I don't know where it is. So close. By the way, they fight and then that bitch pops up over at the freaking gate. I don't know if she can be in two places at once or not. Because she got some really OP abilities. Like, she was able to, like, sending, Corneus away also made it so that anything he did, all of his, she said naturally the results of his actions are gone too. I didn't even realize I stopped at the perfect part. That's weird. That's bizarre. How the fuck? How? Like, did you take them back in time? That's the only way that would work. That's so weird. I mean, normally that's the only way that would work. This is some shit's going on here that I don't understand. I don't even know if there's really a plausible explanation for it, but she just, man, she's intriguing. The fact that he turned her into like mist. He sliced her up so much and she comes back like nothing happened. It's weird. She's OP as fuck. she is one of the most, if not the most, intriguing anime characters I've seen yet. She's like an enigma to me. Like, I don't. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And the fact, look at that. Oh, so that's a thumbnail picture right there. That's going in the thumbnail somewhere. But then, like, Mother Fortuna calling Amelia Leah, which is only Puck has said that to her so far, and he even said something to Subaru like, "I'm the only one that can call her that," or something like that. So that to me is feels like they're foreshadowing that she must die in the ice and like her spirit is reborn as like Puck. I don't know. Because like seeing her like crying in the beginning of last episode saying I'm sorry Amelia, I'm sorry it took so long to get to you, and I'm right here, like, you don't even have an established relationship. Who the fuck are you? Like, why are you coming in here saying that shit? You know what I mean? So it would make way more sense for her to be Mother Fortuna, and it took a long time for her to like reincarnate or like become a spirit, something like that. I don't know, because she's not really reincarnated because she's a spirit, but you know what I mean. I don't know what you would call that, but maybe reincarnated as a spirit. I can't find the title. Where the hell is that, man? Oh, The Day Better Geese Laughed. Okay, so that feels like that's coming like next episode. Yeah, like that witch factor probably like getting the best of him. He's gonna start going a little crazy. So anything else I wanted to say about it? Amelia feeling like that's her real mother, which I want to know what happened to her parents, especially like you see Amelia like she's having these flashes. She goes, "I just want to be with you guys, with all of you guys again." Where was it? Did I go too far? Those look like they have to be her parents, cause that's somebody with white hair and that looks like someone with blonde hair. So let me see. You see it? I don't know. Maybe those are her real parents. Maybe not. I mean, it makes the most sense for it to be because, or oh, that could be. I'm tweaking. That's Archie. That's Archie and Fortuna. Never mind. I'm tweaking. Anyway, so I don't even know what else to say about the episode. Shit. I'll just stop it there so I can hurry up and get this up for you guys. But yeah, wow. I don't know. I'm like, honestly, that was a great episode. I was a little lost because of the way they speak and like you got Greed going on, like these shit, Greed. Corneus going on this whole, just his sentences. They're so long, and they're all about. It's just like a long-winded way of him saying everything's mine, everything's owed to me. Everyone's attention should be on me. You should never talk over me. You should just don't even speak because the world was made for me. Like, yeah, there's just a long-winded way of him saying all of those things. So at times I'm just kind of like, what? And then you've got Better Legis going on his crazy talk about love and devotion and giving him the name Sloth. Like, I don't even understand that shit. I still don't. I've never understood it. You're slothful. Someone explain that to me if you even can. Like, I just don't get it. But anyway, I'll stop there. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell right there to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Real quick, I have to say, I started this season missing Rem and wanting. I was about to say nothing more than to see her, but that's a lie. I really wanted to see her, though. I wanted to see her come back. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't want to say I don't care if she doesn't come back, but I'm like, seriously, like, so invested in this arc now and just her backstory. It's crazy. Especially after seeing that girl. I don't know if her name's Pandora or what. Like I said, that still confused me, like, because sometimes characters scream out, like, the names of their abilities, so that could have been what that was, but clarify that for me in the comments if that's something that can be clarified. Like, if it's not a spoiler, which I don't think it will be, but anyway. Anyway, okay, yeah. I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.